It's Jeff in Las Vegas. So thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on.
I'm excited to talk about your new novel, Skandar and the Unicorn Thief. Congratulations on all your success. And it must be overwhelming for
Uh,
you.
it is. It's overwhelming, but it is very exciting as it comes out today. And it's been a journey to get here.
Well, tell us about your new novel. And Skandar Smith, he's not your ordinary teenager, is he?
Well, no. So Skandar, he's 13. He lives on the mainland, but he lives in a world where unicorns are real and deadly. So they don't belong in fairy tales. They belong in nightmares. But they can be tamed by the rider who hatches them. And Skandar is desperate to bond with the unicorn and become a unicorn rider, which will bring him fame and celebrity around the world.
No. So how deadly are your unicorns in your story? Because they're not candy-coated creatures. What was that decision to make them kind of like vicious creatures in your story?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I never really liked unicorns. I didn't like the kind of fluffy, rainbow friendly kind of unicorns. So I was always more of a like dragon, phoenix, monster kind of child. And so I had this image come into my mind of a boy riding a unicorn, and I thought, you know what? They don't really look like they're friendly. They actually look kind of deadly. They've got a weapon on their heads. And at that time, there was lots of kind of merchandise coming into the shops of kind of fluffy unicorns. And I thought, but what if I did something different with them? Or what if I made them elemental creatures that, liked eating small rabbits and other things? But I just I wanted to change them, I think, because I wanted to see where that went.
You're definitely not a My Little Pony type of girl growing up, were you?
No, I wasn't. I did like horses though. I did like horses, but not unicorns.
Well, this is part of a trilogy, right? You're taking Skandar from 13 to 18 years old.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 books. It'll be 5 books.
Five books.
And I've finished the second one. So that will be hopefully out this time next year. And I'm starting work on the third. So it's definitely going.
Well, how does a lawyer discover stories about magical worlds and unicorns?
Good question. I think I've always wanted to be a writer. I kind of wrote my first book when I was about 14 in a notebook. And I had that dream, but then I was quite a practical, sensible child. And I thought I should get a job which would earn me money, which would be law. So I did that. But I just always had this dream of becoming a writer. And I had the idea for Skandar when I was doing my law exams, when I wasn't reading at all, but I just had it, and it's just this boy and this unicorn sat in my mind. And I just got to this point where I wasn't enjoying work, and I just thought, I'm never going to be happy until I try this, until I try and write a book, which is what I always wanted to do. So I went straight home and I said to my husband, I really want to apply for a creative writing course. And then yeah, that here we are.
And it was written when we couldn't go outside. So you kind of really had the opportunity to sit down and really have no excuse to writing your novel.
Yeah, no, a lot of it was written during lockdowns here in the UK, and it was, yeah, it gave me, I suppose it gave me time and space for those imaginative parts of the story, and it also let me escape into the story. It was great hanging out with my characters and unicorns when outside nothing was happening, I suppose. And I hope other people will be able to kind of escape into the world as well.
Well, translated already into 38 languages, and now a major motion picture coming to a theater near you from Sony Pictures. Being a lawyer, I guess you're ready to do those contract negotiations.
Well, I think even lawyers need lawyers. um but yeah, it's amazing, and I feel so lucky that they have decided to kind of go with the story, and it still feels impossible that it was sitting on my computer, and now all these people are working on it. It's incredible.
And finally, today, are you active on social media? Are you ready to interact with your fans like most authors do?
No, definitely. So I'm on Instagram, AF Steadman author, and on Twitter, I'm Annabelle Writer. I've got a website now, it's afsteadman.com. So yeah, I'd love to hear from readers.
Well, congratulations on all your success. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and let's talk again for your next novel.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.